Alrighty guys, what is up? I'm back with another video, and I'm starting a brand new sort of series, maybe, I don't know, depends on how much you guys enjoy it, I don't know. So basically what we're doing here is my top 5 minigame servers, and if you do enjoy this sort of thing, like I do, maybe top 5 seeds, or top 5 adventure maps, maybe stuff like that, if you guys do enjoy this sort of video, let me know that in the comments below. So basically that's all I have to say, and if you are new to my channel and this is the first video, so make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and if not, if you already are subscribed, make sure to leave a like and comment, and share the video around. So, that's all I have to say for this. I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you guys do like it, just remember to leave a comment down below to let me know if you want me to do more of these sort of things, and also give me suggestions for other kind of things. So, let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see more, or if you don't want to see more of this thing. I can do more, I can do less, so of this sort of thing, maybe different kind of thing. Just let me know down in the comments, and I will leave you guys with that, and I will hope you guys enjoy the video to come, and I will talk to you guys. Alright guys, bringing in today at number 5, we got the one and only SquadCraft. And on SquadCraft, there's tons of people to play on. There's around 1,500 people on the server at a regular basis, unless you're playing like I do at like 4 o'clock in the morning, where there's still a couple hundred players to play on. Great server. There's around 9 different mini games to play on, but they're all like fractions or like PvP based, sort of stuff like that. So if you're into that sort of thing, definitely go check out this server. There's tons of different there's tons of different stuff if you're into this sort of stuff, like survival games, the walls, there's kit PvP, there's survival, there's just straight PvP, where you're just in an arena and you just go with the stuff you have, and you go into that and you PvP it out with all your friends and all that. There's this other stuff, like the thing I'm playing on right now. I can't think of the name of it because there's so much stuff to play on. I think it was like Sky Wars or something like that. And as you can see, I just died because, you know, that was the first time I've ever played it, because I figured I'd try it out. So that was that. And this is always a great server to play on, because it usually, for the most part, never lags. It's a server you can always get on if you want to play out with your friends. There's also for Hunger Games, which I've noticed. So sorry, my fire alarm's going off in my house because my mom is cooking. So you know how that goes. So in this, there is like for Hunger Games or like any other server that is like lobbies. There's different things, like it will set you in. You can click a sign and it will bring you into the fullest lobby that you can get in. It's a lobby that's about to start, so that you can get in there and you can play. It's like always fast paced. You always get into a server and then you can get, once you die, you can get out or something like that. It's always fast paced. A great server for that. So if you're always someone who doesn't want to wait in a lobby for like Hunger Games or the walls or something, you can always get into the closest game to start. And it's usually, for the most part, it's not my favorite server to play on. You'll see the rest of them later on. That's why it's the top 5. So there's also tons of different maps. Like for this, I think this is kit PvP, where you pick a kit and you go and battle it out. But there's tons of different maps for everything. It's not just like for certain things you're on one map and you're stuck on that map. Like for walls, there's always different wall servers, always different Hunger Games servers, always different kit PvP, where you can pick the server you want to play on and then go from there and then pick your kit that you want to use. You can always get a huge variety and stuff, but it's still not my favorite server. It's a great server. I play on it still all the time. So that should lead us into number 4, but just to let you guys know, all the IPs, if I didn't mention it before, all the IPs will be down in the description in order these are all my top 5 favorites in order, so go check them out down in the description. All the IPs will be down there. And now that should lead us back into number 4. So here we go. Alright, bringing us in for number 4, we got MCgamer. So basically in MCgamer, it is more of a Hunger Games based server, so if you are interested in that sort of area or like mini games sort of thing, this is the server for you, and I'll give you a couple reasons why. Because in this server, there's a great lobby, which you should be able to see before. There's tons of different parkour courses that you can do. It's not just like one mandatory parkour. Well, if you want to do parkour, it's not just one mandatory parkour where you can do it to warm up or something. Like get all your skills ready and bundle up and ready to go. There's tons of different ones. So if you're new to if you're not great parkour, there's easy, then there's more advanced for more advanced parkourists. I don't know what the word for that would be. I'm not very good, so I'm still on the basics. I'm okay, I guess. So here's me trying the more complicated one. So that's what that is. It's a great lobby to start out. It's not as fast paced as SquadCraft for the last one, but it's great waiting area. Like there's always, you're not just sitting there just like, oh, the game's not starting, why can't I play? 20 minutes later, oh, I'm still sitting here, oh, I'm so bored. It's fairly fast paced, but it's not as fast paced as the other one, which I still do enjoy this one more because I'm more of a person who likes to warm up before the game and all that. And in the game modes, actually in the game, there is like multiple different maps. I think there's around 25 different maps to play on, and they're all custom maps, usually to this server. There's a couple ones that other servers have gotten off the server, but for the most part, this server does have a lot of custom ones just for this server. They're all great ones. Like the one I'm playing on right now, I think was first introduced on the fridge, which wasn't just them. So also there is survival and stuff like that. Alright, next up, we got number 3. At number 3 is Hypixel, the one and only Hypixel server. The server IP will be down in the description below, but unfortunately, in the past couple days when I've been trying to get all this stuff together, I haven't been able to because it won't let me onto the server. For some reason, it may just be me, because I know other people I've been trying to I played with who had tried to get me to play with them on that, but they can't get to play with me. I can't get on, so that's just my problem with mine. So, server IP will be down in the description. They've got great mini games like Bow Spleeve, TNT Run or whatever, SquadCraft, Hunger Games, tons of stuff. You can play adventure maps with all 4 of your friends, all made by the one and only Hypixel. So make sure to go check out that server too. Just if you want to see stuff from it, you're gonna have to either go find someone else or maybe check back with my other videos, because I know I played on it a couple times before. So make sure to go check that stuff out and go check out the server for yourself. So now we will continue on with this. That was number 3, so we will continue on. Alright, now coming in at number 2. For number 2, we got the Hive. And the Hive is a great server to play on. There's tons of different mini games to play on. There's stuff like hide and seek. There's one in the chamber. There's Herobrine Escape, I think it's called. There is paintball. There's tons of different mini games. I think there's around 10 different mini games to play on. But there's the main thing for this server, is the main reason why it's a big server, is for their Hunger Games. And on their Hunger Games, again, Hunger Games is one of my favorite server-based minigame things to play on. So their Hunger Games is one of the best I've ever seen, mainly because just all the layout for it, like for deathmatch, there's 4 people in the deathmatch, unlike with MCgamer, there's only 3 people in the deathmatch, and from the chest, there's pretty good stuff, but it's not super OP like some servers will, where they'll give you like stuff that's just a waste, where you don't really need it. Like, say you have a egg that just like tells you, like, egg that like just makes a little explosion where someone like stops. Like, it's not like little stuff like that. I don't enjoy that sort of stuff. You guys may enjoy that sort of stuff, but not my personal opinion based for what I enjoy playing. I just like playing regular survival games where they'll give you just the basic stuff. That's what I enjoy. So their Hunger Games setup is one of the best. It usually has around 6,000 people playing on just Hunger Games, but it is sort of hard just because of how many people there are, is that because of that, it's really hard to get into servers. It is extremely hard to get on servers. Like, I play at 4 o'clock in the morning usually. Like, I'm always on. Like, I don't know why, I'm usually on. So it is a great server, but besides that, it's hard to get on servers unless you're a donator. That's why it's my number 2. So coming in today at my number 1. For my number 1, I got my all-time favorite minigame servers and server in general. We got Mineplex. On Mineplex, it is a great server. There's so many different minigames to play on. Like, there's Hive. Hive has a lot of minigames, but this just blows it away, in my opinion. There's, I think, like around 20 at least minigames to play on, and there's, I think, over 1,000 servers inside of like every single one of those minigames to play on, and there's such a wide variety. Like, it's not just one general idea of a minigame. Like, it's not all just like PvP based. There's just like random ideas for stuff. Just like there's random stuff, like, say if you've ever heard of the old like game for on your iPod, or like stuff where you're on a snake and you have to move it around and not hit walls and pick up stuff like you see right now. This one takes it to a new level. There's like, you like run around and you try not to get hit by with other people will try and pick up the giant slimes and make the guy bigger, and it also grows, and you have to be the last man standing. There's stuff like one in the quiver, where it's same thing as one in the chamber, so you should know what that is. If not, it's just like you have one arrow, and then you have to try to shoot someone. If not, you have to go hand-to-hand combat. So there's that. There's also stuff like dragons, which is another custom minigame just to this server, where in dragons they're on this platform on a boat or something like that, and there's ender dragons flying all around the map, destroying everything around you, and you have to try to be the last person standing, not to try to not die and fall off into the void or the water, because the water's poisonous, stuff like that. There's also stuff like the first clip you saw, which was Dragon Escape, where you're on a course and there's an ender dragon chasing you around the map, and you have to try to survive him and not get hit by him. There's stuff like Mario Karts and all that, where you're on an animal of your choice, and you have to like run around and try to kill people like that. And there's also stuff like what's another stuff? There's Super Smash Bros, where you pick a mob in Minecraft, and you have to use special abilities that they give you with that. And there's also one of the best parts about this server is that sorry, I'm rambling on. There's so much stuff to put into this. In this, there's stuff like, say you need to get, I don't know, you need to get in a party with a bunch of your friends. There's a setting in this where you create a party so that you don't need to go through all the hassle and you guys all getting into the same lobby. They do that for you. There's just a setting, and then the party leader will get you in a lobby. There's over 1,000 different lobbies. There is the most people on this server out of all 5 of my top 5. I think there's been 10,000 people on this server at one point in time. But besides that, since there's over 1,000 different lobbies and there's 16 people in the lobbies, there's always room for you guys to get into lobbies and all that. There's always room. There's tons of different variety and stuff to get on. Like, it's one of the perfect layouts, I think, for a server. Like, the only thing that I wish they had in this was survival games, because that's one of my favorites. That's the only reason why, one of the main reasons why I play on the Hive a lot. But as you can see in here, this is one of the custom game types that they have, the Mario Kart. But this is one of the great servers that I have. I definitely suggest going to check this one out all the top of them. If you don't need to become a donator like you should, because it helps out the server and makes it even better. But it is just an overall great server, and you don't need to be a donator to get into server. So if you don't have money to donate, you can just go on and play with all your friends just right off the bat. So that just brings all together all my top 5. Make sure to go check them all out. They'll be down in the description in order. And if you did enjoy this sort of stuff, make sure to leave a like, comment on stuff if you did enjoy it, and if you did enjoy it, leave comments on what you want to see next. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe to my channel and share the videos so other people and all your friends can see those videos. It really helps me out. So if you did enjoy this stuff, make sure to let me know about other stuff you want to see for this, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Hopefully this does go well, so see you guys in my next video. So bye bye, take care.